we welcome all of our viewers inside a place that the folks around here like to call the Vault, and that's Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Coming up, it's the final game of Wild Card Weekend, and we've got a good NFC matchup in store between the Detroit Lions and the Carolina Panthers. Win or go home is the mantra, and off we go. We're underway in this NFC Wild Card game. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. First carry for DeAndre Swift. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
He's tackled.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
From the 29, Stafford. And he'll go underneath here to Breida. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Call it a gain of 5. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 1.
Third down.
Here's the first carry from Matt Breida. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee. And that means 4th down. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. On the sneak, it's Stafford. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. After the run, now Stafford going to throw. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline.
Stafford's pass.
23 yards on the play. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41. Running out of the gun here, Breida. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 11 more on that one and another first down.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid game.
And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. They run out of the gun with Swift. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and it'll be 4th down.
4th down.
The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down here. They snap it to Stafford. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. Out of the gun, Stafford escaping the pressure right, and that's incomplete. Got out of the pocket, didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice, get rid of it, live to fight another down.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now a toss for Swift left side. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Third and long. It's Stafford. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 24. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. And certainly, look, you're on the road in the playoffs. That is a suboptimal start, opening drive INT.
And, partner, sometimes I wonder, do these teams talk about it to such an extent that maybe you almost talk yourself into the turnover when you're trying to avoid it?
Yeah, maybe they get a little too worried about keeping the football, and then you give it to the other team right off the bat. And look, we said it, on the road, this is just a terrible, terrible start for them.
It is, and now they've got to rely on their defense.
Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8. Bridgewater, a play fake to McCaffrey. He'll look to throw. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked by Jeff Okudah. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10 at their own 44. On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
Ball carrier.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Complete to Hunter Bryant.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius, understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball, and puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd and 9, Stafford steps away to his left. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Brian Burns showing his strength and quickness there. A loss of 4. We're scoreless after 1. The Lions with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they face a difficult 3rd and 12 coming up. Dancing to his left. He'll get this into the hands of Breida. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 23. It's a gain of 14 and a first down for Detroit. On first down, here's Breida. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Breida on the carry.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 now. Stafford. They'll set up a screen for Breida. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. The Lions on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 7. That'll be complete to Breida. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's a gain of 10 for the Lions and a first down.
That was just a good example of taking what the defense gave him. No one open downfield, knew where his safety valve was, swung it out to him. He gets upfield and picks up the first down. Well done all the way around.
Flushed out right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. An 11-yard touchdown. As his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. So he scrambled right, but was able to look back toward the middle of the end zone to find the target.
As you know, in this game, sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules, because we all know most guys throwing the football are taught never throw back into the middle of the field on a scramble. He did it and got away with it for a touchdown.
Instinct sometimes, right? They just take over.
Instinct and vision. Sometimes you just see people who are open, you're able to get it to them.
And break on the return. The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. A very good move, but for a relatively modest gain out near the 32. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
The tackle by Jelani Tavai. A 6-yard pickup brings up
Bridgewater now from the 50.
The 50-yard line.
That's to McCaffrey, complete. And he'll get it down here to the 43.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the 1st down. And that's exactly what he did.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd.
On 2nd down, it's Drake, and they will only muster a yard here to the 38. 5 yards on 1st down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd.
The play brings up 3rd and 4.
Bridgewater from the gun on 3rd down. And he's got his target. That's more. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a 1st down, too. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29. He's got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8. Bridgewater gets this complete to Samuel, and he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. We'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. On the ground, McCaffrey, and he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
7.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
5-yard line. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails, because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
On 1st down, it's Stafford. Oh, a hit. He lost the football. Stafford puts it on the ground. But I believe a Lion was there to recover it. Yes, they will indeed keep possession.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Stafford. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. No gain there, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Breida. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45.
Number 22.
A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
At the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 44, Stafford. And incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. From the gun, here's Stafford. He may try and run for this. The improvisation gets him only a couple, but that's all he needed. 1st down.
1st down, Detroit.
Stafford on 1st down. And incomplete there, almost picked off. That's one you maybe expect your roaming free safety to come up with. But it's 2nd down.
He was covered by Trey Boston.
Throwing again. Stafford. Flush to his right. That'll be taken in there by Kenny Galladay. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Now a 1st down throw. Stafford. He'll find Swift out of the backfield. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. It'll be a gain of 9, and it'll be 2nd and about a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Stafford looks to throw again. Eluding the pressure right. That is caught at the 7. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 9 yards on the play there, and it'll set him up 1st and goal. Again, it's Stafford. Forced out to his left. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Eli Apple. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this 1st half of action. So we come upon halftime here in this NFC wildcard matchup. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, one of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Their own 23-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we're going to look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half.
22.
What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up.
It's now 2nd.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough and run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, he saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And the Lions will take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Their defense did its job, yielded no points. Now it's the offense's turn.
And how much fun is that when you set things up to start a half and you just tell you guys, hey, if you can shut them down, get it back for our offense, we can roll. And they played out perfectly. Now, can the offense do what they wanted to do at the half, which is find those weaknesses and now attack them and score some points.
And break this tie. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
They'll stay on the ground with Swift. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
And it brings up 3rd down.
The shotgun snap for Stafford. On Stafford for the 3rd time is intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. And he will score. Touchdown, Panthers.
Touchdown.
Short throw, pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Lions take over 1st and 10. At their own 25.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think what you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game.
1st down.
On 1st down, Stafford here. Buying time to his left. Open man is Galladay, complete. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Okay, so now the question, how did he get that wide open?
Well, we both know that he shouldn't, because from the time they handed out scouting reports before this game, he was circled, starred, everything. Find him, cover him. But sometimes you can scheme a guy open. You put the receivers in a bunch. Maybe you move some motion. Maybe you put them on the backside of a formation, and all of a sudden you've got a better matchup. Every now and then, the offensive guys, they figure a way to get him open, even with everyone keeping eyes on him.
And that's certainly a guy they want to keep trying to scheme open. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, coming into this one, we expected that this offense would have trouble with this defense, and that's exactly the way that this game has gone. Pressure in his face, coverage downfield has been tight. That led to another incompletion. This defense, they're exactly who we thought they were coming into this one.
It'll go as just a 15-yard punt. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10.
1st and 10.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. 11 yards there, 1st down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Bridgewater going to give this to McCaffrey. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That good for 22 and a 1st down. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches.
It's second and inches.
Running for the shotgun with Drew. And he gets it down to the 32. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
First down, Bridgewater. Being chased out left. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
And a pretty good run as he'll get this down close to a first at the Lions' 20-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. They'll try to throw here now. Bridgewater. This is caught. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Panthers add on to their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
25-yard line. The Lions take over first and 10.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has him.
And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter. Derek Brown able to put an end to that play, and in so doing, puts an end to this third quarter. 1 quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Throwing on second and long. Stafford. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 33. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
Number 22.
And he'll get this one down to about the 17.
He's taken
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Here's a throw out wide to Anderson. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. From 17 yards out. And the Panthers use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
Makes the score Panthers 28. Lions 7.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Lions take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far, and they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
First down, Detroit.
Now he'll let it go deep left side. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
He's going to go up top again. And my goodness, another interception. Dante Jackson picks it. I'm starting to wonder, Charles, 5 interceptions, is that the last that we've seen of him?
Well, I think that a lot of people hope that's the last they've seen of him in this game, probably including himself. If this were baseball, the manager would have been at the mound already and asked for the ball, and he'd be in there getting a shower. But in football, you might have to go stand on the sideline and watch the rest of it and see if your backup can do any better.
2nd and 3.
They'll run with McCaffrey, and he will lose yardage on the play, back at his own 19-yard line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
Down back at the 19-yard line.
On 3rd down, Bridgewater completes it to Samuel. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 27 yards there on a very nice third down conversion. Bridgewater getting this complete to McCaffrey. Nothing on that one. It'll be second down. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's second and 10. Escaping the pressure right. And all this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. Third and short yardage. Bridgewater. The 20. Open man is Anderson. Touchdown, Carolina. Robbie Anderson. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Panthers are able to grow their lead. Well, look, this is a team, Charles. They faced adversity all year long. They had to fight and claw to win that division, but they're putting it all together here in the wild card game.
Feels like a statement, doesn't it? An absolute statement game, a message to the top seeds. Overlook us at your own peril. We're pretty darn good.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Lions take over first and 10. At their
the Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And at this point, maybe you say, you know, it was a good effort really just to make the playoffs. They couldn't win their division but did earn a wild card berth. It does appear, however, that their season is just a few minutes away from ending in one-and-done fashion. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Stafford and the Lions now have it first and 10 at their own 46. He'll set up to throw. Throwing deep for Galladay. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Kenny Galladay is intended receiver. Stafford with a play fake to Swift, and he'll set to throw. This will be caught at about the 5. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. They moved the ball over 50 yards between this play and the last one. Steps away, and he will score. Touchdown, Lions. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Lions are able to cut into this lead. So a quarterback scramble, certainly a pass play, but he saw something, tucked it, and got in the end zone.
A lot of quarterbacks, when they scramble, they're scrambling to create more time to throw the ball downfield. In this situation, as you noted, he tucked it and took off. Great play by him.
Prater for the extra point, and that'll cut the lead back down to 21. And it looks like the Panthers' hands team does its job. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort, at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Give them a couple on the carry there. Second and 8.
Out of bounds at the 41-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 6.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38.
It was Damon Harrison.
The Panthers on third down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This will be third and 5. Got his target, Samuel. And now running right. Touchdown, Carolina. Curtis Samuel, 38 yards. And the Panthers add on to their lead.
I think if you polled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust, because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field. And that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control. And how about the end result? A touchdown.
Stafford and the Lions now have it first and 10 at their 25-yard line. Sliding out of the pocket. And his throw here's incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case,
and now here is another interception. Picked up by Eli Apple. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. But to be frank, CD, this is getting tough to watch. I mean, you feel for him, but 6 interceptions, that's at a whole new level. It's not a good level.
It makes it tougher and tougher to come up with ways to try and support him. But you have to as a team because you can't just throw your quarterback aside. You're going to need him later on. But it reminds me of a time that a former defense coordinator of mine told me he was in a game where his quarterback threw 7 interceptions. So after the 6-1, one of the defensive players went to the quarterback and said, here's what you do. Throw the ball to the other team, and let's see if our receivers can pick it off and turn it into a completion.
That's just mean. I don't know that I'd go down there and say that to him right now. Probably pretty fragile. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It's a 6-yard gain, and it leaves them looking at a 4th down.
For the Panther field goal. A 55-yard attempt.
And this is going to wind up left. Well struck, but it's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge, and someone said, Coach, what do you want to call? He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. That's complete to Swift out of the backfield. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. Here's Stafford. Dancing to his left. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Throwing again is Stafford. He's going to let it fly. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Eli Apple. Then he'll take it all the way up near the 30-yard line.
Stafford's pass intercepted. The
Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And you'd have to say they have done what they set out to do in this wild card round. It won't get easier from here, of course, but they'll certainly have some momentum built up for when they hit the road in the divisional round next weekend. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Bridgewater now from the 50. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And he's got this down to the 35. They said beginning of the season they wanted to get past the wild card round. Well, they just got past the wild card round.
How about that? Being able to put the big check marks up in the locker room, right? Get to the wild card game. Check. Got that done. Win a wild card game. Big check. Now you've got to go ahead and set your sights higher. There is a bigger prize out there, and they still have an opportunity.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Panthers are winners here as we say so long from Charlotte.